Hiya, folks. It's DbdKmp, the best noob in the house here. And I'm going to tell you all about something. I just have been, obviously, not having the recording bug for a while. And, well, there's just so many other things going on. Like being cold really kind of affects the recording bug. And all kinds of things. So that's why you haven't heard from me in a while. But I did finally manage to record at least a Zelda game today. Nothing about Mystic Quest yet, but yeah, I mean, let me just make something clear before I continue on. The background here is just to tell you that there's no gameplay whatsoever, just to focus on what I'm saying. So anyway, I have just been going through a rough patch, and writing still not there yet, but I will get there one day. What are you doing? Anyway, so unlike the last episode where I talked about, or I was going to get into writing maybe. Well, I don't know yet. I'm going to get me a dealio and make me a deal. I'm not going to, publish anything until I've actually got something solid. But either way, I will be publishing as DbdKmp in the book. And I am what I am. So, if you all must know, because I'm gonna let you in on a little secret on what's going on. I intend to do a lot of things. I'm not gonna promise anything recording-wise that I'm gonna be writing, but as far as me talking about it, yes. And as you know, I have been really severely busy, quite a lot, dealing with a lot of things. Either it's too cold or it's just not the right setting. Just haven't been really filling up to recording. That's just it, plain and simple. It's like a recorder's block, but except that, I want to still continue on, and I don't get me wrong, I do enjoy this. I really do. But I have to admit that last time we had a background, we had a little bit differently. I didn't quite like that one because of the lines in it, but other than that, it was good. Anyway, but what I really have to admit to is that what's going to happen is that I intend to write sometime in the future. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I might just do it on a computer. A little bit more easier to type out. It's still not going to be that easy with the hands and everything. But unlike if I were to just write on a piece of paper. Now, I might write on a piece of paper, but that's probably be the soonest thing I could do before I could write on a computer. But either way, I have to say though that I haven't felt like recording. I know it's been a long while. I don't go on tours and stuff like that. If I could, I would. Seriously. I mean, you might as well say I'm on tour. Since I've actually been gone long enough. But I haven't really been, in all honesty. I mean, as a matter of fact, to be fair, you can say where I'm on tour or something, but I'm really not. If I was, you'd think I'd be posting pictures or something for real instead of me just saying, oh yeah, I've been on tour or something, but I wasn't. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just a hard process to get into writing and stuff, and, well, Anyway, yeah, well, YouTube's been problematic and everything, but that's not the only thing that's going on. But either way, I hope you understand. I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting this, but this is being recorded as of Thursday, February 20th of the year 2020 of February. So, yeah, so, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't really care for these new updates either, for that matter. These updates for these programs they have, they look absolutely like crap, and then there's a lot of things that can become good with it, but, then there's just like, hello, what happened to the other features that were good on it? Oh, we didn't like them, so we dumped them for other things that were crap. Basically, crap. And it's not really, according to them, it's actually supposed to be better, but it's not. It's like useless items that you'll never learn. What are you doing? Anyway. You never be able to use, or ones that just really screw up everything, crashes everything, and it's like, I don't think so. What are you doing? But either way, that's about the latest of news. I'll show you something that I don't often do very often. You see that right there? That's my latest update video, and that's just from today as well. That I have done of the Link to the Past. As I'm still getting into the process of trying to get Mystic Quest going. I'm close. Again, but I want to work on the seeds as much as possible. But that's just not gonna be happening anytime soon. But either way, that's that. And yeah. So I'll be recording more as I go along, but not very often unless I just absolutely feel like it. I mean, I want to do it every day, but it's just not been easy enough for me. And as you know, it's not the Blacking's fault. It's just, hell, he can't even record either, to be fair. So let's not pick on him. He doesn't just like arbitrarily take over and go, well, he doesn't deserve to record and all that crap. He just does his thing. I mean, we both do not record if there's just no way to record. To even feel like it, or whatever the circumstance may be. That's the way we are. A lot of times I take over, but I don't just take over and say, well, he doesn't deserve blah blah blah. No, but really, I honestly think that in the long run, it's just, not only that, but I know him well enough. Yeah, I am going to defend him because I know him. I've been around him. He's not the bad guy here. It's just everything else, just like me, I don't record, I don't record. Don't feel bad. I mean, I'm sorry it's taking me such a long time, and a lot of times, more often than not, I record so many days in a row, and then I stop for a while. And then, even if I don't have a backlog going, every now and then I might do that. It's just the way things roll. The same thing with the Blacking. It's not even that I'm trying to get in his way, nor is he trying to get into mine. We're just happen to be unable to record due to certain things, and that's it. Whether, not the only thing, but it's part of it. Yeah, I mean, like, when it's so freezing cold, you can't even touch the phone enough to, even if I could tap the screen, it'd be no good when you're trying to mess with the emulator, and it's like, oh my god, what's going on here? It's hard for me to push this and that, and this and that. That's the way it is for us. You have to understand, it's nothing against you guys. Or the fact that we don't want to record. It's not even the fact that, oh, we don't have money. We don't believe in that kind of bull crap, baloney hole crap. I think we both agree on this subject that money should never be a factor no matter what. I can understand people needing money, but why would you need it to record? That's just stupid. I mean, you need money to pay your bill, but you don't need money to record. You're not really paying to record. If anything, you're paying to help them. And that's if at all, because not all people are like that. There's a lot of people that do that just to two people and they give them the money. There was a dude that was in a wheelchair that wasn't even, he was faking it, for God's sakes, and nobody even knew. He was live streaming, and finally one day, while he was live streaming, he got up, and yeah, he was banned. But that's not the only case to prove that. I mean, there's just like a bunch of other people just scamming people just to get money. I see a lot of these charities out there that are just coming along. I mean, I understand cancer, you know, kids that are having problems, you know, whatever. That is fine. But when charities come out and start saying, well, this and that, we need it for, like, cancer people, but we also need it for this and that, but they don't even tell you that. What it is they're not really cancer people. The ones that are really cancer is ones you can tell. I mean, literally, more often than not, they're going to cover up their trail and make it seem like they're sort of the same organization, except that they're not really. They're more like, they're still reaching out, you know, in the same fact of, well, actually, to be more specific, they're reaching out to get money. But that's it. They're not really getting out to, you know, help develop any cancer or nothing like that. They're just going out of their way to just like say, well, hey, you know what, money's all mine. It wouldn't be that bad, honestly, if they were only taking so little for themselves, just to help with bills and stuff. But if they were just, but again, but I'm not saying that to say, well, it's an excuse just to say, well, okay, I need that so I can get to help out with research. No, what I think is, the fact is, well, not that I think, I know for a fact that it would be wrong to mislead people like that. Now, I can understand if you said whatever I don't use goes to charity and the right charity organizations, even if it is cancer, as long as it is actually about cancer, of course. Like if I were to get a donation or going and get so many donations, whatever I don't wind up using, I'll put it in, you know, charity, and I can do that. But here's the thing, you know, I don't expect money, but I would definitely do that. I'm not, but here's, well, I'm not going to just say, well, I only need it for cancer, and then tell you it's not for that, it's for, you know, but it's, I mean, not really tell you, but, well, I'd never tell you that it's not for that, it's just for my personal selfish gains. No, that's just wrong. I mean, it's not wrong to do it for your selfish, for your own gains. It's wrong to do it in such a way that you actually put up the deal that you're actually representing for cancer. You know what I'm saying? Or for the fact that whatever you're doing it for, it's just to do that. I mean, you know, that's the way they expect you to do it anyway. It's for charity anyway, not just for yourself, but it's okay to take it for yourself. It's not a bad thing. It's just as long as you give a lot of that money to charity, you'll be okay, which is kind of stupid in one sense, but in another, it's okay, because, I mean, at least you're helping the community out. I mean, after all, you know, they're helping you, so why not give back? I mean, it is stupid, yeah, but, I mean, it's the least thing you can do. Even I can admit that that would be not a bad thing. As stupid as it is, yeah, I mean, maybe we shouldn't have to do that, but at the same time, I don't honestly believe it's right to, you know, sit there and misrepresent and say, oh, I'm just doing this for cancer, when it's not really. It's just for your own selfish gains. Why would you do that? That's kind of stupid. Really, that right there is even more stupider. You know, but either way, the only way to be fair about it would be to give it to charity, and the right kind of charity organization. Again, even if it is about cancer specifically, and not someone who's misrepresenting it. You have to be careful about who you trust who's talking about, oh, cancer. Who cares about these new organizations who say, you know, for charity for cancer? That's crap, okay? I wouldn't buy into it. The only way I would buy into it if it was for real, legitimately, for cancer. You can't just say you're for cancer and people just believe you anymore. You know, and a lot of people are still like, oh, I believe it because they say it's for cancer. I don't. Because, I mean, I do believe there are legitimate organizations, at least one, so far, that actually had, you know, for cancer, you know, and one for other reasons, like, you know, for kids that are dying or whatever. I believe in that. What I don't believe in is organizations that, all organizations that come forward to finally come out of the workforce and say, well, we're just for cancer, we're for kids, we're for all this and that. I don't believe in that kind of junk, because I'm not going to fall for it. Then I wind up giving up all my money, and I'm completely broke. It's not even about that either. It's just the fact that it's ridiculous. It's a scam, and people like that get away with it, because it's like, oh, well, a lot of people think, oh, well, it's okay, they're gonna be fine, it's just a charity. And then before you know it, what you don't know is what's going on behind the scenes. And that's not with every charity organization out there. That's just every one of them that's cropped up that says, the same kind of title, but they're different, ran by different people. You know what I'm saying? And it's just absolutely wrong, in my opinion, but what can I do? I'm not going to sit there and necessarily support it, but I'm certainly necessarily not going to sit there and, say would it be wrong to give to organizations or charity organizations. That's not what I would do. But I would make sure that I would be doing it to the right ones, instead of the ones that are trying to mislead everyone. So, yeah. But either way, it's getting late. And I don't do updates very often. I don't even do a writing video very often. I try to do more or less of just a regular gameplay video. This is going to count as my second video because I couldn't get Mystic Quest done yet. I could have, seriously could have, but I'm waiting until I get to at least 80. I'm going to try and buy the rest of them as soon as I can, because that's what I'm going to have to do ultimately if I want to get some recording done of Mystic Quest. I'm going to put a nice healthy backlog of I'm going to wind up doing anyway of Zelda, even though I might post one here and there, but it'll be a nice healthy backlog, and then Mystic Quest will be finished, and then we'll move on, and we'll delete at least, well, we'll try to keep the Mystic Quest and Zelda on here, because, for reasons, but let's not go there. Right. Well, actually, we'll go there because I like them. But other games, not to say I wouldn't like them, it's just for room's sake. So, like the Ocarina of Time, yeah, I like the game, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to have to delete it. And, yeah, Super Mario World with the All-Stars, going to have to delete that, make room for some other games. Then I'll start building into, Nintendo 64, get rid of all the Nintendo games, including Mystic Quest and A Link to the Past. Once I'm able to get through all the SNES games, yeah. But for right now, I'm going to focus on that, and then I'm going to start getting on hold of, since you've already seen it, Super Mario World. The next LP I was hoping to do wasn't really going to be Nintendo 64, but I'll go ahead and do it anyway, if I can get it going. I still haven't had a chance to really test that out. I've been really busy. I also been busy messing with Mystic Quest. I have not been messing with Zelda, because Zelda is kind of I can do a little bit of off-screen things, but I don't really need to do much. I don't need to, go train and constantly go for seeds and stuff. I don't like in Mystic Quest. So, I'd just say that's a bad mechanic. It's just in itself, it's just the bad part of it is, though, about it, is the fact that there is a level cap, and I don't want to reach that yet until I've passed at least all the battlefields, which have been coming up in a bonus, which I've never actually done all the battlefields, even in the original, believe it or not, that I can remember anyway. I do know that I've been to the end of the game and everything else, but that's about it. This will be my second go-round through, is officially going to be recording. As far as me actually playing it, I've played it off-screen so many times, I don't even care. Less than the Black King, though. The Black King has done more of his fair share playing the game. I have not played more than him. But in any case, I'm just going to say, though, that I do give out permission to him to use my name whenever he feels need to. Just like he says the same thing about his name, and that's for just like names for games, you know, nothing personal. It's not like, you know, whatever, you know, nothing else, because you can't use his name on most games, you know. Can't even use, well, you know. But in any case, it's about time I got up and left, and I just want to tell you about what's going on and stuff. And then I will be starting another series as well alongside that. I will start to get into 3 videos a day. Not necessarily updates. Updates will be once in a while. Not every single day, mind you, because I don't do updates very often. I mean, I might try to do them like very often during like gameplay videos while I'm trying to do it, you know, in between pause breaks or whatever you call it, before I get to, you know, like, in other words, before I get a chance to finish on most of the game, where it's before I go ahead and start it, or somewhere during the game. That's when I will try to more focus on an update more often than I would just make a regular old plain old, you know, update. And that's the way that goes, you know. That's just what it is, how it rolls. So yeah, I need to get off here and let this thing fully charge, and I will see you all tomorrow if I feel like it. I'm not going to promise anything or guarantee anything until at least tomorrow, and I know for a fact that, not for a fact, you will definitely know. As far as posting goes, not really, but as far as the date goes, yeah. I mean, you know, because, in other words, as well, if it happens, it happens. That's all I can guarantee and promise. Otherwise, if it doesn't, then, hey, I promise that I can guarantee it won't happen. But if it does, then it does. And if it doesn't, well, don't get mad, don't get upset. It's the way things happen. You know, there's a lot of people actually giving up on YouTube, or even recording for that matter, period. It's like, what's the point? You got so many people trying to compete. I'm not even doing this to compete. In a way, I am kind of competing, because I'm trying to make out more videos than a certain someone before they beat me, because there's other people that have already beaten me, and that's kind of crazy. But, you know, other than that, I'm not really trying to beat them in any other case other than videos right now. I'm not subscribed because I don't really care about that, but it would be nice if you liked it, put a like on it, and a comment. I'm going to start saying that from now on my videos, at the end anyway. Well, maybe not always every video, actually, to be fair. I don't want to make it like I'm pushing it. I just want to be like, every once in a while I'll say this, you know, and subscribe to me on BitChute if you want to keep up with me, and definitely check out Facebook, which, by the way, I don't know if it's on my page or not. Let me check. I know if I go to the DbdKmp's, it's there, but we're both kind of linked to that because both of our Facebooks are down. But if you want to keep up with updates with us, there's someone who helps out with that for us. So let's see, what do we got here? Nope. Okay, do not click on Facebook DbdKmp, because that is no more, and I will definitely edit that sometime in the future. So for now, what I need, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct you to, because I do have a link in my video. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on the one that says Brian Barnett Gotchi. That's a Facebook that we share with, for updates about us, about me and Black King, whenever we're not posting on Facebook or YouTube or BitChute. That's if we decide to update or whatever. But let me just show you like how the process would actually go. Okay, you would click on this. Hang on, I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. I just didn't want it to play while I was trying to talk here. Anyway, so what you would do is you would click on this link down here where it says youtube.com, use your True Death King of Evil, because, well, originally that was a name at one point. You click on that one, okay, and it'll brings you up here. I don't know what it would be like on PC, but either way, just click on it. And you go to the About tab on the Black King, and you go over here click on this one right here, Brian Barnett Gotchi. It should bring you. Select to connect with Brian. Join on Facebook today. Okay. What? No. Okay, I don't really understand that, but either way, okay, that's kind of freaky. I guess I'll have to connect it in such a way that it'll be on my deal, but either way, oh, okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so, yeah, if I can change as much as you do. Update your info, let people know it's not now. But yeah, like right here, there's stuff right there, there's videos, you know, constant videos, what's this? Static shock, when a worker at a bank swears on the phone. You know, just whenever, you know, if you want to keep up with stuff that's going on, I would definitely go to Brian Gotchi King Goku. I am all of me, what you see is what you get. Don't like that, see my lawyer. So definitely check that out. I would go there personally because there's all kinds of things that can happen. Well, I wouldn't actually pay attention to these because that's just with the game. If you want to join the game on, you know, you want to help me out there, but you don't actually have to. That's just something that's there. Let's see what we got here. Thank you so much for the wonderful birthday wishes. Love you all. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Oh, okay. Boy, okay. From I iterate this morning. If you're going to hit on a woman through Facebook and you are too stupid to glance at her wall, you are a moron. True. That's true. True. I have to agree with that. You know. But either way, that's that, and because I would definitely post up here. Would you stop? Yeah. God. All right. There you go. There you go. You want your food? Is that what you want? It's okay, baby. Sorry about that. She was climbing all over the place on my feet. I'm like, would you stop? But anyway. Oh, wow. They actually have Oculus on this day. Blood. Who does that? Blood donations on Facebook. Nah. There's always creating an ad. I don't want to do that. Saved, Town Hall, Messenger. No, we don't want to do that. But either way, this would be the place. It, you know, it should be on. You should be able to see what's going on the wall. If you don't see a video or a actual post like this right here, for example, you know, or something like that. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, like that right there. More of an example as I directly direct that is, or rather, we do. We all post on there, including that guy. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah. You want to know what's going on? That's what I would do. Like that. So, I post on there quite a bit. You know. Wow. I even shared links up there. Or rather, actually he does. So, I don't share the links, but it helps to post it out there. That don't always go through. Now you know how the process works. So, I will see you all later. This has been This has been DbdKmp, the best new in the house. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.